Now, guys, I know you had a reason for coming out here. It's not just to show off all this gold. I mean, it is pretty impressive. Take a look at those belts, man. Another Roland Alexander guy in the building, too. That's what's up.
And it's very funny that you mentioned that, because today happens to be Roland Alexander's birthday. And without Roland, none of this, at least for me, would have been possible.
Respect to the great Roland Alexander. Now, JR, here you are. You are the Band Slam Cup winner. And I think there's one question a lot of people have is, it's awesome to walk around with this thing, but when is this thing getting cashed in?
Well, that is the music, ladies and gentlemen, of only two people, one tag team known throughout Northern California as Ace Buddy Royal and the unorthodox Levi Shapiro. Together they are the Classic Connection, and here they are, here at the Gold Mine. These two have been tearing it up all up and down the California coast for the last few years, honing their craft, and they truly are two of the best tag team wrestlers in California today, if not the Western Hemisphere.
Hold a darn minute. Me and Levi Shapiro got a bone to pick with you two. Tell him, Levi. Well, me and Buddy Royal, you two have a lot more things to worry about because we're here to take you two on tonight. You two shouldn't be out here issuing challenges to people that aren't even in the building. You have two things to worry about, and those two things are Buddy Royal and Levi Shapiro. It's not about where those tag team belts are going, because they're coming home with us. The thing is, you two should be working on some hard times because real wrestling is here to stay.
Oh, looks like we're going to have a match.
I think we've got a match. Let's get a ref out here.
Here comes the referee, Peg.
Let's get a ref.
I guess this match is official. We're trying to wait to get an official announcement about it. But it looks, ladies and gentlemen, like this will be a tag team contest.
If there's anybody in the building that wants to see me and my partner kick the crap out of these two jack-offs, let me make some noise. Let me hear it.
Well, KG, it looks like we are going to have a tag team match here.
Unbelievable. I was just trying to get some words here from Kratos. But instead of words, slaps were exchanged, challenges were issued. Cheeseburger, and here it is. It's KG, John Cheeseburger Roberts, first show ever from the legendary, soon-to-be legendary Gold Mine here in Pacifica, California. And I'm proud to say, John, the first show is totally sold out.
100% sold out, not a seat left, even standing room only, completely sold out here tonight in Pacifica, California, KG.
I happen to know of a few people who work in the wrestling industry who were not only able to get standing in the hall seating, if you can call it that. And I'm not even lying because it happened moments before belt time.
Absolutely. Idris Jackson, the Iron Era, they definitely have this crowd strongly behind them as they take on the Classic Connection, and a classic slap to the face of Levi Shapiro from JR Kratos, KG.
Unbelievable. This is the thing. I don't know. I know Shapiro and his partner have a lot of confidence in themselves, but I think there's such a thing as almost too confident. I don't care how many Tully Blanchard tapes you studied, Levi Shapiro. I mean, are you crazy trying to tangle with JR Kratos? Look at him.
And it doesn't matter how many Ace Buddy Royal trading cards these two sell available at the merch table. They're outmatched in this one, KG. I'm not trying to put them down or not put a shine to them at all. These two have definitely proven themselves up and down the California coast. When you were standing in the ring, I was talking about how they're perhaps one of the greatest tag teams in the Western Hemisphere today.
Wow.
But look at the size advantage that the Iron Era has. Kratos alone outmatches Buddy Royal and Levi Shapiro in size.
And here's the thing for me, the Iron Era, they come from the streets. They come from hard times. They come from rough beginnings. But look where they've taken themselves. Not just in the gym, but in the ring. They've taken themselves, removed themselves from a bad situation and put themselves at the precipice of greatness. While, Levi and Buddy, they're classic. They're from the past. To me, streets beats the past every time.
Very valid point, my friend. Buddy Royal with the knee to the gut on Idris Jackson right now. Oh, lifted him up. Countered by two. Jackson counters him and puts a slap across the face of the Ace. And a European uppercut, a second one against the ropes.
Unbelievable, man. Idris Jackson, this guy came out of the All Pro Wrestling boot camp, pulled the gold mine.
And now he's one of the trainers at the Gold Mine in Pacifica, California, home of the APW boot camp.
A man making quite a name for himself. A man I know that he's going to be in that big King of Indies Battle Royal coming up just later this month in San Jose.
That's right, in the shadow of the Showcase of the Immortals in San Jose, California. Well, Buddy Royal saying, let's go test the strength. Jackson asking the fans here at ringside, should I go for it? Fans roaring their approval. Oh, but Buddy Royal with the boot in the gut. Turning the tables on the tag team champions here in Gold Rush Pro Wrestling. Tag made. This is a non-title contest here tonight as Buddy Royal and Levi Shapiro trying to make a name for themselves here at Gold Rush. But Levi Shapiro using that towel. Dirty football there, dirty pull from Levi Shapiro. And now Buddy Royal once again as well. KG using that towel as a weapon, trying to choke out their opponent.
Unbelievable. These guys, John, they'll use anything they can. I mean, give it up for Classic Connection. They're trying to... I'm sorry, John.
It's okay, KG. Oh, Jackson gets bent over the leg of Levi Shapiro.
I apologize. I don't know what... I've got a tickle in my throat that seems to be developing into something more serious. I do apologize to all the viewers at home as part of the Gold Rush Video Productions and DVD, Blu-ray, multi-medium.
But you digress.
I do. Here we go. This is that double team offense you're talking about. It's not flashy, but it's very effective. Shapiro may not have the strength of a Jackson, but he may have the devious... He has more deviousness in him than Kratos and Jackson put together.
Buddy Royal sitting down now into a submission maneuver. Looks like a modified key lock. Using his leg there to wrap the arm of Jackson, who desperately wants to make a tag. Oh, and look at the torque applied by Buddy Royal just sitting out like that. Going for cover.
Yeah, Buddy Royal has all the skills, man. It's almost if he can get his mind right and not be polluted by some of these negative influences, these, so to speak, classic influences that he has. But again, they do work very well together here and there. They're old school. Look at this.
Shapiro off in the second rope. Oh, and he just took out the referee.
Got a ref down here in the mix. I've seen Shapiro. Buddy Royal comes up short there. Kratos throwing them bows.
And now Buddy, wait a minute. What's Marcus Mack doing out here? And Donovan Troy? What are these two doing out here, KG?
Yeah, that's my question, John. What are they doing out here?
I don't know. Well, we got a referee down. It looks like they're scouting, perhaps scouting the Classic Connection. And Shapiro going around the side, trying to go after the Iron Era, gets countered, gets caught by Idris Jackson. The legal men right now are Levi Shapiro and Idris Jackson. The referee back to his feet finally.
And I got to stress that this is not a championship match, but it is a non-title match, and what better way to rocket your way up to the top of that contendership than to beat the champions in a non-title situation, John?
Absolutely, that would definitely be a nice notch in the belt and a great victory and something to put on the mantelpiece moving forward in the careers of the Classic Connection.
Absolutely. Levi Shapiro now using that headband of Idris Jackson to drive him into that corner where that, dare I say, terrible towel. Is it a classic towel? I'm not sure. But
what you alluded to earlier, using any and all means to try and get a victory. Earlier using the towel, now grabbing the headband.
Wow. Great elevation. Buddy Royal, again, no slouch. Just a classic wrestler. A classic in his execution. And no hook of the leg there on Jackson.
Only a lateral press gets a 2. KG, I got to ask you, that knee lift we just saw from Buddy Royal, was that $1 million? Was that worth $1 million, or would you call that maybe 100,000?
Well, I mean, we are on the Indies, brother, so I'd go a little bit conservatively less than $1 million.
Okay, but definitely more than a hot dog and a handshake, right?
Oh, big time, much more. It's certainly upwards of 3 figures.
All righty. Jackson snapping off that suplex, able to turn the table right now on Buddy Royal. And I still got to wonder, KG, what Marcus Mack and Don Detroit are doing here at ringside as the referee is up to a count of 5. Both men down, trying to make the tag. Oh, but Buddy Royal grabs the leg of Idris Jackson before he can make the tag and makes a tag to his own tag team partner, who drops the head.
Right out, drops that head just north of the kidney area. Again, very liberal with the hair pulling and the use of that, call it what you will. I don't know if it's a headband, if it's a do-rag, if it's a piece of twine, if it's hemp rope, if it's ribbon from his first Christmas present. I'm not sure what the significance is of that tie, if you will, around the head or hair of Idris Jackson.
Well,
but I know that
it keeps his hair up and it keeps the sweat out of his eyes.
There you go. So it is a sweatband.
Yes.
A headband.
Unfortunately, it's been used as a weapon too much. And something to grab a hold of by Levi Shapiro, that it's been scrunched up and it no longer resembles a headband.
Idris Jackson throwing those blows there. Shapiro caught that drop kick high and flush across one foot on the shoulder, one right in the chest piece.
Shapiro. Whoa!
Was that almost, I was going to say a spinning Polish hammer, but more of a modified classic hammer, perhaps?
Well, I'd go more with the modified classic hammer, yes. Both men down once again.
Or a Jewish hammer.
An unorthodox
Jewish hammer. Because the spinning part made it unorthodox. But I digress. Idris Jackson's got to get the tag here. It's so important to get that fresh man in, Kratos.
Well, the tag team champions struggling right now against these newcomers to Gold Rush Pro. Talking about the classic connection.
Well, to be fair, though, the champions didn't come out here for a match.
You're absolutely right. Great double A spine buster there from Jackson. Tag made to JR. Kratos. Shapiro makes a tag to Buddy Royal. Kratos looking for the spear. Oh, my goodness. Coming flying with the springboard cross body. Taking out both men. Kratos on fire from the clothesline. Here we go. Kratos. Pacifica zone. JR Kratos. Going to the second rope once again.
Is he going for another high cross body? Oh, are you kidding me? Double blockbuster out of nowhere.
Wow.
I've never seen that before.
Look at the eyes of JR Kratos, KG. He's fired up. Oh, he's got him goozled.
That is a full goozling. But here comes Shapiro.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh,
Shapiro's got the tights. Shapiro's got the tights.
And the victory.
No.
Oh, no. Got the shoulder up. He had the tights, and somehow Kratos still able to kick out. Set down with that powerbomb.
Good night, brother. 1, 2, 3.
And the tag team champions prevail, KG.
I thought it was about to slip away.
And your winners, by way of pinfall, the Iron Era.
Digressing here, KG, you were about to say you thought it was going to slip away from the tag team champions, but
in the end, it did not. Size and strength won the game against deviousness and, dare I say it, disrespect, John.
Well, the tag team champions prevail here at the debut show of the Gold Mine at Castle Gold Skull here in the Gold Mine in Pacifica, California.
Unbelievable, John. We'll be right back.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall with a 15-minute time limit. Your referee for this contest, Ron Pruitt. Introducing first, Chip Smith. opponent, making his way down to the ring representing the Pacifica Islanders and accompanied by Onu Kekua. He weighs 244.3 pounds. He is Jeff Cobb!
Here we are, John. You know, I got to be honest. Jeff Cobb was a guest on the Kevin Gill Show just the other day. I know quite a bit about Jeff Cobb, one of the biggest rising stars in Gold Rush Pro Wrestling today. Don't know so much about Chip Smith.
Chip Smith, a relative newcomer. I believe his debut here in Gold Rush Pro Wrestling. So relative is a relative term, KG. Jeff Cobb, you can call him a human suplex machine.
You could, but I digress. Did you see? Look, he just knocked him goofier than he was to begin with. I can't even tell if that kid has a mouthpiece or if he just has really bad teeth.
I can't tell it. Oh! Drop kick finds the forehead and the eye socket of Chip Smith.
Looks like he swallowed his mouth. I guess it is a mouthpiece. Either that or he kicked his dentures out.
Ouch.
Hopefully Chip Smith is going to have some dental care, some Obamacare perhaps. Look at this suplex.
Belly over the top suplex. Did you just steal my line and call it a suplex? Did I hear that?
I believe it's Vern Gagne's line.
And Gordon Soley, my friend, who I stole it from. In any event, Jeff Cobb, overhand chop, just trying to concave the chest of young Chip Smith.
Crowd asking for one more time. Cobb beat him from pillar to post here, proud to represent.
Took the words right out of my mouth.
Wait, is he going to do it again?
Pillar to post once again.
You know, back home on his native islands, Jeff Cobb can open clams with those chops. He can open kegs with those chops. He can cut steaks with those chops. Chip Smith got out of the way.
But instead he chooses to apply his craft in a squared circle and use those chops to inflict pain and damage on opponents. Oh. Here we go. Whoa. Wow. The
Good
strength
night, kid.
Stacked him up on his stack of dives. Good night.
See you later,
And
Chip
your
Smith.
winner, by way of pinfall, Jeff Cobb!
Jeff Cobb with the victory.
Jeff Cobb doesn't get paid by the hour. Jeff Cobb is an Olympic athlete. Jeff Cobb is one of the greatest things to hit Bay Area wrestling, to hit Gold Rush Pro Wrestling, to hit the Pacifica Islanders organization in years. This kid, mark my words, John Roberts, Jeff Cobb is going places.
Absolutely. This guy, there's a lot in store for him. KG, you know about a lot that's in store for him on an international level. And this is definitely not the last we've heard of Jeff Cobb.
Definitely my hat off to Jeff Cobb and his amazing friend.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall with a 15-minute time limit. Your referee for this contest, Pat Woods.
Quiet. Shut that off. I know you can see me back there. Thank you. So, if I remember right, we're in Daly City? Is that where we are? Just South San Francisco, right? Yeah. Okay. Well, for all of you that don't know and should know, the two little munchkins we're going to be killing tonight, Pinoy Pride. Something about that name kind of bugs me. Pinoy Pride. Yeah, what if we were white? That's racist. So the combined weight of we are going to kill those little Filipinos. Lee, Big Dog Perfetto, JJ King, and we are the Perfect Kings!
Making their way down to the ring from the Boracay Island of the Philippines at a combined weight of 370 pounds, Becky Soul, Johnny Dynamo Pinoy Pride!
Well, KG, Pinoy Pride set to make battle here in the Gold Mine in front of a very pro-Filipino crowd.
Or are they pro-Filipino, or are they just anti the other two guys?
Hey, don't call me white. Don't call me white.
Don't call me white.
Yes, exactly.
What, John, I gotta dare. I know that sometimes my travels take me around the world, and occasionally I miss a development. Who in the blue hell are these two guys?
Hold on, let me find my notes.
Pinoy Pride, definitely, as you said, John, the crowd favorites. You can feel that Filipino music. I can smell Filipino food in the air as well somehow.
Well, this is the Perfect Kings. They introduced themselves a minute ago. That was why I had to ask for a note, because the one gentleman in the black trunks with the silver trim was swallowing the mic, so I couldn't really understand what he was saying when he was trying to introduce himself as tag team partners. So for tonight, I apologize, but I'm going to be calling you Black and Silver Trunks and Gold Booted Hardcore Kid.
Really? We don't have their names?
I don't have their names.
All right.
The only note I have is the Perfect Kings.
Perfect Kings.
So Perfect King number one, slightly more tattooed Perfect King number one.
Perfect King number one reminds me of a John Kronos possibly without the upside. Because Kronos could do a lot of things. Wow.
Whoa! Johnny Dynamo, though, with that Northern Light suplex, only able to get a 1 count, says referee Peck Woods.
Referee Peck Woods.
Eki Soul makes the tag.
Everyone's name sounds like it's out of the witness protection program. Bulldog right onto his partner's knee. Perfect King number one's in big trouble.
Eki Soul with the tag, or with the cover, only gets the one, makes the tag to Dynamo. And Dynamo and Soul on a roll.
But you treat them like soap on a rope.
Oh, here we go. Bridging suplex. Only gets a 2, though. Dynamo, let's talk a little bit about Johnny Dynamo. This guy, a trained mixed martial artist, a trained amateur wrestler, now applying his craft in a square circle. This man will shoot on you and beat you from just about anywhere inside the ring. Now his tag team partner, Eki Soul, more of a high flyer, more of that Lucha Libre style. Dynamo throwing his own tag team partner, Cobb into the wind.
Unbelievable. I can't believe what I'm seeing right now, John Roberts. Wait a minute. Perfect King number 2 trying to take flight.
Go over the top rope.
He's way too long to be doing that move. You can see his calves shattered against the guardrail there.
Well, it wouldn't be the first time we've seen that in an independent professional wrestling ring. I remember when Funny Bone broke his leg doing that in Fresno, California. Not a lot of room. Not a lot of room between the ring and those guardrails, just like not any padding, not a lot of padding on that ring apron as Eki Soul's spine finds that ring apron. And the Perfect King's in control right now. Oh. Big boot following that maneuver. 1, 2's gonna beat up. No, only a 2 count, says referee Peck Woods.
I don't know, man. Pecky, now you got me screwed up on
Eki
these
Soul,
names.
the masked man from Pinoy Pride.
Let's leave the ref's name out of the rest of this match as we deal with Perfect King number 1 and 2, Pecky Soul and Dynamo.
Eki Soul.
Eki Soul.
Eki Soul. Eki Soul.
Eki Soul, that big mask containing the medium-sized head and super wrestling brain. Here he goes.
Oh! Nice sunset flip, rolling into cover. 1, 2. Oh, but only a 2 count. Oh, the big boot just plants him.
Right on his face.
And driving him into the mat. Do you see the extra force behind it as he came down? Just smashing him in the face. Oh! Wow. Did he just DDT his own partner onto him?
He sure did.
2. Only a 2 count. I could have sworn, sworn that was 3, but
To me, it was 3.
oh wait, here we go. It's on Kratos. 1, 2.
No, that one clearly was not, but I believe the other one was.
The other one might have been a 3 count. Might have to take a look at a replay. Here we go. Here's the cover. 1, 2. See, I think I'm getting confused because when the ref slides in, his hand is slapping the mat, and it's confusing me. Here we go. 1, 2. That was definitely a 2 count, KG.
I'm just surprised. Eki Sol, man, he's showing a lot of fire here, but I don't know, at a certain point, it seems he's going to just get destroyed here in this ring. His little body can't take much more of this hellacious ass whipping that's being unleashed by the Perfect Kings.
Well, the Perfect Kings in the beginning were anything but perfect. Now, though, definitely showing a little more perfection, a little more refinement in tag team wrestling, cutting off the ring right now very effectively against Pinoy Pride. 1, 2. Is it going to be enough? No, only a 2 count for the Perfect Kings.
Very rare to see a taller wrestler do so much innovative offense there. That was a very effective use of his body weight. Perfect King number 2, that is. And again, man, I'm surprised that Eki Sol is still conscious at this point.
Oh! Finding a way to snap his head with that head scissors. Here we go. Eki Sol jumping up with a flying forearm.
Got him right in the face, too. Wait a minute, no.
Oh! As his head meets that bottom turnbuckle.
That's got to be it. Good night, Eki. Good to see you.
Here we go. An unorthodox, cocky, arrogant cover from the Perfect Kings. Oh, and now look at that. Behind the referee's back. Well, not necessarily behind his back, more to his front, choking out.
But it's a diversion. It's having the attention on his face as he asks the false intention question of that was 3, etc. He knows it was 2, but while he's asking the question, he's choking the wind out of this poor little Filipino who still somehow is fighting John Roberts. I don't quite understand how.
Here we go. Tornado DDT! A desperation tornado DDT by Eki Sol. He was in a lot of trouble. And now definitely needs to make a tag to Johnny Dynamo.
Johnny Dynamo poised to strike. Whoever gets the tag first here, I think is going to be the winner of this match. It's that critical of a moment. And simultaneous tag, so it's still even Steven. Dynamo, big clothesline. Dynamo feeling the fire. Dynamo with the double hand chop. Is he going to do it again, John?
No, go for the drop kick this time. Takes down Perfect King number 1. Go for the lateral press. Opts not to hook the leg. Perfect King number 2 in to break things up. Here comes Eki Sol on the attack with a kick to the gut.
Where does Eki Sol get this from?
I have no idea where he's finding the energy to continue in here, but in any event, it's all for naught as he gets thrown to the outside. Double team maneuver upcoming. Off with his head, says the Perfect Kings. Hook of the leg, stacking him up. 2. No, Dynamo kicks out of the double team maneuver. The resiliency of Johnny Dynamo and Eki Sol here in this contest. A lot to be said for it. Looking for the finisher, trying to end things. But no, Eki throwing one member of the Perfect Kings into the guardrail. Dynamo.
Wait a minute.
No. Wow, a blockbuster into a sit-out powerbomb. 2, 3. And Pinoy Pride picks up the victory here in the gold mine.
And your winners, by way of pinfall, Pinoy Pride!
Well, John, 2 teams entered. We only knew one of the participants' sets of names, and thankfully, those are the guys that won it.
So it's easier to talk about a Pinoy Pride picking up the victory. And what a great finish they had there. That one-man blockbuster into a sit-out powerbomb. Great double team maneuver to get the victory.
And very smart as well to have the legal man was the man Dynamo hitting the powerbomb in the leverage pin position. 1, 2, 3.
They get the victory on the Perfect Kings.